All right, a little out of the ordinary today, little Run.Ruck.Lift edition of meal prep. Amanda's out of town today, hanging out with the girls, doing a mud run. Typically Sundays are day to get ready for the upcoming week, and she so graciously is helping me get my meal prep done and ready for the next week, as I'm usually spending the majority of the day prepping, programming, and getting everything going for the week. So today I'm having to pick up on my end, and I don't have Amanda today since she's going to be gone most of the day. So doing a little meal prep for myself today. Goal today is get 5 days of breakfast in and then 6 days of snack in. So for that breakfast, I'm making savory lentil oatmeal. This is super delicious. We're gonna have this showing here in just a little bit, and then looking for our snack today, making some overnight oats with some mix on some protein. Little tour of the kitchen area here. We're meal prepping. We've got 5 containers set up for the savory lentil oatmeal. Coming over here, getting set up to make overnight oats for the week. I like to add in protein with these. Getting that extra protein during the day is super important. I have recently been using Ascent plant protein, chocolate flavor. This is a pretty thick consistency. Love this protein. Recently have invested in trying the BPN whey protein. This is a whey and casein mix, as whey is going to be a faster digesting protein typically to consume right after a workout, and casein is going to be a little bit slower digesting protein, and I'm curious to see how this mix goes, especially mixing in with all this goodness here. So lots of fiber. We'll put this concoction together. Not much of a meal prepper, but one big piece of advice I can give that really helps me out is getting set up, getting your area clean, and having everything organized, ready to go before you start. Definitely makes this a lot less of a daunting task. And then also clean up as you go helps out a lot for that end process. Oats. First step here, we're gonna add the oatmeal. We're adding half a cup of oatmeal to each one of these containers. I got 5 wide mouth containers here. These are perfect for making overnight oats. And then I got this really tall mason jar. Not very optimal for making overnight oats, but we're making enough for 6, and I needed an extra one, and we're gonna use that. Yep. So first. Next, we're adding in all this other fun stuff. So pumpkin seeds and hemp hearts, those are gonna be toppers at the end, so we're gonna set those to the side. Next, we're gonna add chia seeds, we're gonna add some ground flax, and we're gonna add some peanut butter powder. Chia seeds, flax seeds, really good for fiber, and little peanut butter powder for some extra flavor. It goes really good with the chocolate, because I'm a chocolate peanut butter connoisseur. Kind of one of my favorite combinations. Been a while since I made these. We moved, we're set up in a new kitchen. Stuff isn't exactly where I'm used to, so I'm having to kind of dig through, find some stuff, and I can't remember if I'm supposed to do 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of each one of these. In my experience, bigger is better. Right, next up on the savory lentil oats, kind of going back and forth, working on the overnight oats and the lentil oatmeal at the same time. Pressure cooker's done. Let this pressure cook for 20 minutes and let it cook off for another 20 so it's ready to go. My favorite part, least favorite part, releasing the pressure on this. Since it cooked down for another 20 minutes, not too high. Using a pressure cooker is not exactly my favorite. I just always imagine it blowing up, and that's not fun. So, but these things are really safe. They do have the ability to tell you if it's not latched or it's not doing something right. It will shut itself down, so feel safe knowing that. Okay, so we're just letting this pressure finish off, then we're going to open it up and see what we got. All right, so pressure is off our Instapot, and now we're just going to open the lid and kind of give you first look at what we got going on here. Usually going to be a little bit of steam, so I like to open it and kind of keep my head away from it and let that steam come out. So, all right, so what we got here is our savory lentil oatmeal, and we're going to remove those bay leaves, add in some coconut milk, and then we're going to mix in some greens, and then we're going to portion it out and put an egg and some black pepper and top it with a garnish, and we'll be ready to go. Got my eggs cooking up here while I'm finishing out portioning up the oatmeal. These will cook off, and then I'll split them up on top of the oatmeal. A little bit of oatmeal. Pretty delicious. I like it. Got the egg on top of the savory lentil oatmeal. Next, we're gonna be adding the cilantro. I like to wait a few minutes, just kind of let that egg and oatmeal cool off. That way that cilantro stays a little fresher. We are heating this up in the microwave, but I've noticed if you just let it cool off a little bit, that cilantro holds its integrity a little bit better. It doesn't get mushy, has a little crunch to it. When I'm eating this in the morning, I like to add some Cholula, a little hot sauce to it. I'll heat it up, mix it up, add a little Cholula to it, and then if I have it available, I'm gonna add some red pickled onions to it as well too, and this is super delicious. You can fit this to your taste buds as you see pleasing. Again, it is savory. I do like a little vinegar taste with mine, so that's why I'm adding those pickled onions, and I like a little heat with the Cholula. But man, if you're a biscuit gravy person and you absolutely love biscuits and gravy, this is a much healthier option and plant-based as well too, just adding that egg on top for a little extra protein. All right, so we're back on our overnight oats here. We've got everything mixed in. We're ready to add the final 2 steps here before blending it all together and then topping it off and letting it chill. So we're gonna add some yogurt here. We have vanilla yogurt. This is a yogurt we get from Costco. Really high quality, good yogurt, good flavor, good texture. Today I'm using Fairlife chocolate reduced fat milk for the milk in this. Usually I'm using some sort of regular milk or almond milk or something, but we have some of this stocked up for our protein ice cream we'll eat at night sometimes, so I want to make sure we're going to use this before it goes bad. So first time I've tried this in my overnight oats, so excited to see how this is going to taste. So let's get it blended up. So we've added our yogurt and we've added our milk, so you can kind of see what this concoction looks like. Not very appealing right now, but you can see the different layers into the overnight oats. So right now what we're gonna do is mix it all together. So by all means, this process coming up next is my least favorite and is the part that is a little tasking, a little annoying, but it is worth it in the end. All right, finished product. We're ready to seal it up, put it away in the fridge, and have it ready to eat next week. All right, that's it for today's meal prep. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was insightful and gives you some confidence to maybe get in the kitchen and plan for some meals through the week. I know it definitely makes things a lot easier on me, not having to think about or take time out of my day to go prep a meal or pick something up, definitely time-wise and financial-wise as well too. I think it's important to remember it doesn't have to be perfect. So a lot of times on social media, we can watch this and think, man, he made that look really easy, or you might think, wow, he could have done things way easier. So it depends, everybody's experience. I think the thing is we just get in there, we get it done. And a lot of times on social media, it looks like it's perfect, but you don't see those outtakes, you don't see those mistakes. I was planning on this taking me about an hour and a half to 2 hours today. It ended up taking me closer to 3. I thought I had everything I needed. I looked in the fridge before I started, said, okay, I'm good to go. Got in the middle of it, realized what I saw in the fridge wasn't what I needed, so I had to put everything on pause, run out to the store, and that took about an hour. So then I got back at it, but we're done, so it wasn't perfect, but I've got food for the week. And so why did I spend 3 hours on my Sunday meal prepping? Well, there's a few reasons. One, I really value feeling good. I really value being able to perform and execute on my workouts, feel good in my workouts. And I believe it's our responsibility and our due diligence to be a good steward to our body. And if we're not doing those things, we're not fueling our body as necessary, as needed, we're not gonna feel good. We're not gonna get the exercise we need. We're not gonna be able to serve and love others like we need to. And overall, it's the way it should be. We should feel good. We're humans. Like, there's a lot to do in this world. There's a lot of people in need, a lot of people that can use your skill, use your service, and be a benefit from it. So love yourself, take care of yourself, feed yourself well, exercise, feel good, and just go do it. Please, if you like this video, like and subscribe, maybe share it with a friend. Follow us for more content. We're gonna have a lot of fun content coming out around rucking, around working out, lifting heavy, and just do it.